Welcome to the Claw Machine Challenge, the #1 claw machine game show in the world. Contestants play to benefit animal rescues all across the country. The rules are simple. The official Claw Machine Challenge coin decides who plays first. The special guest calls it in the air. Challengers take turns playing, and the challenger who wins the most plush toys is the Claw Machine Challenge champion. This season of Claw Machine Challenge is playing to benefit Villalobos Rescue Center in New Orleans. Now, let's play Claw Machine Challenge!
Thank you, and today I'm joined by none other than a deathmatch wrestling legend, an actor, an author, a video game star. Man, you have a whole laundry list of accolades. None other than Rosie Palmer, aka Mad Man Pondo. Pondo, thank you for being here.
Don't forget Buddha.
No one cares about me. They're all here to say Pondo.
Come on.
But where the Rosie Palmer came from, we'll get into that in a minute. It's a bit of a nickname you had at one point in your early on in your wrestling career. Not quite a nickname, but you know.
Thank God there's no videos on it.
But all right, we're going to get right into this real quick. Let's decide who goes first. We're going to flip the coin. That's heads. That's tails. You call it in the air.
All right. Heads every time. That's what
Heads
I thought.
it is.
That's what I thought.
Would you like to go first, or would you
Sure.
like? All right, hold on. Let me get this set up here. Now, all right. Since I already brought up the Rosie Palmer, can you? I read that in your book, which is Memoirs of a Madman.
Right.
How did that name come about? I know there's a little bit of a story, and everyone at home, you need to pick up the book. You can read the story, but Pondo, give them a little taste of how it came about.
Ooh, fuck that.
Ooh.
So there was this piece of shit named Ian Rotten who used to run shows in a Kmart building in Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay.
And I don't know, things happened where he was against me, so he fired me there for a while. So then
You do tend to get in trouble a lot.
I do get in trouble a lot, but I have a good time. So,
That's all that matters.
so that turned into, hey, some guys have no-showed. I need you to come in, but I want you to do this character called. I need you to come in as a female wrestler and wrestle Debbie Combs.
Okay. And you were fine with it. There was no issues.
Yeah, I was
just like,
totally fine with it because it put me back on the show, and I already knew what he was up to. I already knew that he was trying to goof me out.
Right.
So I went to the Goodwill,
Right.
picked up the biggest bra I could find and filled it with some shit,
Right.
and put a dress on, and walked out to American Woman and had my stop sign in my hand, and never denied that I was Mad Man Pondo.
Not once. You were still Pondo.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Oh, wait. Come on. It's still in play until it falls.
Oh.
Of course. There it is. But now I set that up pretty easily
That's
for
right.
you.
So, uh-oh. Oh. Quick silence.
Yeah, right. So it's hard to actually talk and play the game. You get really into it because you want to win. You want to get something. Ooh, I thought you were going to get 2 on that one.
So I just rocked it, man. Like I went out there and I did Rosie Palmer, but people loved it.
And speaking of Memoirs of a Madman,
That's right.
here it is. Be sure to pick it up. I'm about 100 pages through. That's where I know that was right in the beginning of the book. Where can everyone at home, anyone watching, get this?
So you can get it at Amazon.com, or you can go to eatsleepwrestle.com, and the writer of the book, John Cosper, will get you an autographed copy of the book.
Oh, nice. It's a really fun read. There's a lot of fun stories in there. And again, how I mentioned you tend to get in trouble a lot.
I do.
That's something we also share in common with. We've toured with you with Wolfpack and done some things. We've gotten in trouble together before.
That's it.
I know, I bring this up because especially deathmatch wrestling, it's very large in Japan. It's
Very large.
huge. And one of the things I wanted to ask, because it's such a cultural difference between here in the U.S. and Japan. How do you refrain from getting in trouble?
Thank you.
But how do you not get in trouble in Japan, being you on your normal everyday, your Pondo is?
So my tag team name was Bakagaijin, which means stupid foreigner. So already anything that I did was always Bakagaijin,
right?
Because I'm a stupid foreigner. So
and that didn't get you in trouble. Oh, look at that! Nice Morticia grab.
That's it. Yeah. So, as long as it was something petty, it always just got wrote off like stupid foreigner.
It was nothing major. You never did any. Well, I mean you probably can't talk about anything major you may have done.
I can't.
But so it was always just wrote off. Oh, that's just Pondo being Pondo.
The airline gave us, me and Too Tough Tony, a whole bunch of Elka saucers. So Japan didn't know what those was. So I took it to Japan and told everybody it was American candy.
Okay.
So as soon as they put it in their mouth, of course it would foam up, and it was always Bakagaijin and shit like that.
Oh, all right. So basically, you just got away with doing whatever you want because you're Pondo.
That's it.
That's pretty.
And I'll take that.
Yeah.
Normally I don't use the whole you're Pondo scheme, but
you don't need to. They were doing it for you.
That's right.
So it just works out pretty well that way. Now, one of the things I want to talk about, because again, before we started filming, everyone he wanted to get a few practice plays in, and look at this. It's holding it. Is it gonna happen to you too? If it falls in, you still got it. How is it even on there? I don't know how that's on there, but am I going to steal it? Let's see.
Yes,
I don't know. I don't want to win that way. Okay. I'll try. If I may not be able to, but one of the things I wanted to talk about, especially because I know you've been on the road with wrestling for a very long time. I'm not trying to date you or anything like that.
32 years.
32 years. Oh, hey, I got it. It went in. Right. That's all that matters. But you were on the road before. Before cell phones were really big and you could watch movies and do all that kind of stuff.
So you can imagine without a Jeep, it didn't open. But
it should be good. It'll go down. It's not the full grab, but I'll throw an extra play on there too, just to make sure it goes well.
So you can imagine no GPS how difficult that was to
get around. Even before MapQuest was around, and you had to print those directions out.
And you had to get to the town. Even when you got to the town, you had to. I'm talking about even before MapQuest. I'm talking about an atlas.
Oh yeah, actually it broke out the atlases and maps on the side.
Yeah. Well, so you had to get to the town and ask the people, hey, where's this venue at, and all types of shit. So
well, that kind of leads me to this question, because I know this is on the road. One of the things how I even got into claw machines, and I know you've kind of said some people that also got into them this way. There's not much open on the road at 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
There is always someplace open called Denny's.
Denny's usually has a lot of claw machines. But
a lot of claw machines.
I know claw machines haven't been your thing. I know you mentioned maybe Too Tough Tony, a friend of yours. He was pretty good at them.
He was pretty good at them, yeah.
But so what was something like you and others would do while on the road to kind of kill time as you were traveling? Again, that you can talk about. But even just any fun road stories or things like that. Again, just time killers or places you stop for fun, because I know you do a lot of that, especially when it comes to horror type stuff. I know you're huge into horror.
I always take advantage of places that I'm going. I booked a girl fight show in Texas so I could go to the gas station.
The gas station. Okay, I've wanted to go to that.
When I went to Colorado, I made them take me to the
Stanley?
Yeah.
Nice. How did you stay there? Or did you just get to see it?
Funny story. So we didn't have much time, but they took me anyway.
Okay, nice.
And you bitch.
Almost.
So when we got there, I tried to go up to room 237.
Yeah.
And they said you can't go up there because this is a real working
hotel, right.
And people are in there. So I was pretty bummed about that, but they said, but The bar is still open for another 20 minutes because they close from 2 to 6 or something like that.
Right.
And they said it looks pretty similar to the movie, so
Oh, it was
that out.
still like
Yes.
maybe not identical.
So I am busting my ass to get to this bar. Oh, you got it.
It's not a definite. It's it's hanging on.
So I'm busting my ass to get to this bar, and I bump into this guy.
Okay.
And he's a tall, bald-headed dude.
Right.
And he goes, autograph? And I said, man, I would, but I'm trying to get to this bar. But if you meet me in the bar, I'll give you one, I promise.
Right.
Because I'm used to people asking me for an
your
autograph
autograph,
all the time. So then when we got to the bar, because I was in a hurry, the people who brought me there said, do you know who that was that you ran into? And I said, no. It was the dude from Ghost Hunters.
Oh, was it Jason? Was it Jason
I don't
Holmes
know.
with the? If he was a bald guy,
bald-headed dude, right?
yeah.
So don't you know that this guy thinks I'm the biggest dick in the world? That he said
Right.
autograph, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna get to this.
I'm busy, man. I gotta get out of here. Talking about horror, one of the things I wanted to ask you about. For those of you that don't know, you starred in a movie called 2001 Maniacs.
Starred is glorified extra. Glorified.
But you stole the screen with your parts
you
as
can
a
play a
slapstick.
drinking game with me. Every time you see Pondo, you take a shot.
And that's fun enough, is it
be
not?
drunk,
No.
yeah.
How did because Robert Englund's in that movie?
Yes.
I actually the first time I saw that movie, I had no idea you were in it,
Oh, really?
and I just happened to come across it one time, and I was shocked when I saw you, and I thought that was the coolest thing in the world. But like, how did that come about? Like, is there?
Soda FX workers, Roy Canarum and Pat Tanatello.
Okay.
They were filming all the JCW events.
Okay. Right.
And they noticed that I always had a horror movie t-shirt on.
Okay.
So they asked me if I wanted to be in a horror movie. I said, well, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. I wanna
That's
be
a
in
dream come true, right?
Right.
So 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, a whole bunch of months went by. I didn't hear nothing, so I just kind of forgot about the idea. And finally, they called me on the phone and said, all right, we need you in blah, 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 Georgia this day, $40 a day, and we'll take care of your meals as long as you're on the set.
Oh, nice.
Now, I would have gave them $40.
It was just to be part of it.
Right. So, they told me no matter what you do, show up every day because they give you a schedule of days what you're supposed to be there. And I wasn't on all of them, but they said go ahead and show up every day. So I did. They said that they will forget that you're not supposed to be there.
Okay.
And they will use you every day.
Oh, nice. Oh.
And that's what happened. They used me every day. So that's why I'm in so many scenes. I wasn't supposed to be in that many scenes, but I just kept showing up just because this was my first horror movie. Actually, my only movie that I've been in, and I wanted to be kick-ass special. So.
Right, but that's great because you kept showing up. They just kind of kept using you.
Yes.
And you were in it. You had a good number of scenes in it. Like it wasn't like it was just a one and done type thing.
Not at all.
You were there for a bit. Now, real quick, we actually went through our plays, but right now I'm going to add 2 more.
Okay.
That we just because I'm having a lovely conversation with you.
All right,
Pondo.
cool.
You have a lot of fun stories here. Because right now I'm up by 2.
Okay.
So right here I'm going to put 2 more on for you.
All right.
We'll end it with like not necessarily one more question, but I know this is something I'm a fan of something going on in the wrestling kind of world right now, and I wanted to get the opinion of a deathmatch wrestler of the current rise and also quickly retirement of the deathmatch king, Matt Cardona.
So
I would just love to get your opinion on what he's doing as far as how the matches were and also how he's going with this and just how it's all turning out. You know what I mean? Like,
So
I love it. I personally love it.
every once in a while, friends of mine would invite me out to B-Dubs or whatever, where they was playing the pay-per-views, and I never really paid that much attention to Zack Ryder until I can't remember what it was. It was one of these events, but there was like 5 guys with a whole bunch of ladders, and he took a whole bunch of crazy bumps.
Okay, right.
Kevin Owens was in it too.
Okay.
You remember what I'm talking about?
Was it the one WrestleMania ladder match? Because
I don't know.
it may have been when he won. I think it was the Intercontinental titles. I think that was a ladder match.
He was the winner. I think,
Yep, that was a WrestleMania.
You know, not only because he won the belt, because belts is just gimmicks.
Right.
That's for all you motherfuckers out there. But he did some crazy shit. I was like, wow, this guy is pretty cool, but he was still just a professional wrestler.
Right.
And then the whole Nick Gage versus Matt Cardona thing started going on.
GCW, right?
Yeah, and I really didn't give it much of a chance because
it's Zack Ryder in a death match or a hardcore match.
So people on Facebook started putting it over, like, holy shit, that was awesome.
Right.
Which made me interested. So I went and watched the match. You watched the match.
I did, yeah.
Fucking awesome.
I thought it was great.
He took shit that I didn't think he was going to take.
It's so good.
So now, I know he still works at AIW, and he's done with death matches, but while we're on this show, I'm going to personally challenge Matt Cardona to a thumbtack match.
There you have it. Let's set that up. You're in town right now for RWF, Revolution Wrestling Federation.
Had a great time with that.
Which I am on the commentary table for, and thank you for working me into your schedule here.
No problem.
Maybe, who knows, maybe we'll be able to see Mad Man Pondo versus Matt Cardona, and it was thumbtacks match?
I mean, whatever he would do, but I just figured thumbtacks would be the easiest.
Okay, well, we'll see if we can't put that together. Matt Cardona, if you're watching, I know you are also an LJN collector,
Big
as
LJN
is he.
fan. Yeah.
So you guys, maybe you can even talk before that a little bit just to get that going, then steal something from him.
I have every LJN that was made, plus their accessories, plus I have a whole bunch of custom ones, but it took me
got into talking, totally forgot to let you.
It took me a long time to get to that,
right?
Because
how long? Like, was it a year's worth of collecting?
No, a lot more than a year's, because kids had beat the shit out of these toys for 30 years, and I didn't want them unless they were in good condition.
Now, were you looking for mint or just like good enough?
Good condition.
Ooh,
no such thing as mint anymore.
That's true, especially unless it's coming off the card.
Unless you get one in them. Oh, it did it to me again.
But maybe not. It may fall. Okay, well here, do you want a little trick that I've learned over the years?
Yeah.
So there'll be 15 seconds on it. What you can do, you move the claw over to the drop, just kind of shake it. If it's enough to let that fall, you could probably still win. See, now look, you still have 10 seconds to get another one.
Oh.
See, look, you can get 2 for 1. These are the little tricks I've learned over the years that I generally don't share with people because I want to win these things.
I hear it.
But you have a staple gun all the time, Pondo, and I'm kind of scared of you.
That thing took off without me knowing.
Oh! I thought you were about to get the Pokeball. If you would have got that, that would have been the end. But all right, right now. That's the end.
Okay.
We've come to the end of this. Pondo, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, man.
Everyone watching at home, be sure to follow Pondo you're most active on Facebook.
Kevin Kennedy, Canady.
But we will be getting back to Instagram and some of the others kind of soon. We're working on that. Everyone at home, be sure to pick up his book, Memoirs of a Madman, on Amazon and where else?
EatSleepWrestle.com. Ask John Cosper for a autographed copy. Also, if you're looking for a Mad Man Pondo t-shirt or any deathmatch t-shirt out of 100 workers, go to deathmatchworldwide.com. Tell Corey Higdon Pondo sent you. Not that he's going to give it to you any cheaper, but puts me over. But I have a new t-shirt on there called Saturday Morning Pondo, and you'll understand when you see it.
Be sure to check it out. Pondo, once again, thank you for being here. Hopefully,
thank you, man.
You'll be back again one day. I know we've talked. Hopefully we'll be able to set up a couple Pondo versus some wrestling stars in the Claw Machine Challenge in the future. We'll see. We're going to work on that. But everyone, thank you for watching. Be sure to check us out on all over the show here. Check us out at Claw Machine Challenge on all the social medias: Facebook, Instagram, the website, all of that. And be sure to check out the next episode of Claw Machine Challenge coming out next month on the 1st. Thank you.